Hey guys, David with the Wholesalers Toolbox. All right, here's the deal. I don't put a product on the website that I haven't personally used myself or that I've done a lot of research on and I think it's a good deal for everybody, okay? Because I just don't want to put out junk and it's not just about making a buck, all right? I want to promote things that will truly help you with your wholesaling business, okay? So I've got a lot of people reaching out to me about Deal Machine, the Deal Machine app for driving for dollars. Will it help me out? You know, is it a good app? Is it worth the money? So I'm going to do a Deal Machine review and let you guys know what I think about the software. Now, I've tried driving for dollar apps before, and I didn't like them. They were glitchy and like I couldn't, I would try to do things on it and it would throw me out, or it wouldn't like pull up the property. So I've always been kind of iffy on them. I've always said, you know what, I love driving for dollars. I think it's the best way to get deals. Just get yourself a map, get out there, drive, highlight the map, do it the old school way and get the deals and stop worrying about the technology. But so many people are talking about Deal Machine, I'm going to take a look at it. So this video is going to be about that. I'm going to kind of chop it up. I've got to go out and drive and use it and see what I think about it, and then I'll come back and we'll look at my results and see what happens with it. Okay, so stand by and let's see what happens. All right, guys, here I am getting ready to start here, 2:41 in the afternoon. You see what kind of hours us wholesalers keep. I should have started this in the morning. All right, so anyway, I'm going to go into the Deal Machine app here and load this bad boy up, and we're going to select a location, I guess, and I'm going to say where I'm at right there, and and start driving, I'm guessing. All right, we're tracking your route, so let's see how this goes. All right, guys, I finished driving a little bit. I only drove for less than an hour, but I picked an area where there's quite a few vacants, so we could try this out. But we'll go back into the app here. So if we go right into the deals, you can either pick a map view or a list view. And if you go to list, it'll show you all the properties that I've taken pictures of when driving around looking for vacant properties. So this one's first is owned by Distinctive Properties, but we'll go into that and just take a look. It gives you the corporate owned property, and it gives the name of the who owns it, the corporation owns it, the address of the property. I haven't started the mailer yet, but you can do it right from your phone. What I like about Deal Machine so far too is they also have a desktop app, so you can go in online and look at your routes and look at your postcards you're going to send out and all that stuff. So but they have all this information on the property, last sale date, when it was bought, school date, property information. This one doesn't have the bedrooms listed, but that's cool. You can bring that stuff up. So they're also Deal Machine, and I'll look at it more online, but they have a skip trace option where you can pull up the owner's phone number and email address if you order that. All right, but it's an additional cost. So so you can see my list there of properties. So it worked pretty well. You just, when you're driving and you stop, you just click on the little square of the property that you're sitting beside. The property information will come up. You have to double check make sure the addresses are right. Make sure that the property, or the little box that you're pushing on is the right property, and just confirm the address. And then you just click add a photo, and you add the photo, and boom, you're good to go. And it saves it. And like I said, you can start mailing right then, or just save it, and you can go back and look at it later. So I was going to change this to, if I can, list option. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm going back to there, so you can see where I drove. and all the properties will pop up where you've marked them, and you tag them so you can see where you've been and know where you need to keep going at. So just driving there, going down through here, here's the default postcard template that will mail out, and you can set up multiple, so it'll, mail campaigns, so it'll keep sending them every week or every couple weeks, or however you want to set it up. With Deal Machine's basic membership, you can also add 2 other members on your team on the same app. So if you send somebody else driving for dollars, like I do, I send out, either one of my kids or have somebody go out and I pay them to do it. They can add the app to their phone and just download right into your system, which is really cool. And, so there you have it. The settings I'm not going to go into, it's got my personal stuff in it, but you can see what's going on with it. So now I'm going to go back and I'm going to do get online and check things out and do a little video, and we'll wrap this up. So stand by. All right. Before I do the video on my computer, do a screencast, I want to show you one more thing that's kind of cool about this app. Here are all the properties that I went out and found today. And when you do an enhanced search, it brings up the owner's phone numbers, email addresses, additional addresses. So if you go down to where it says pending approval, because I haven't started mail on it, but if you go down to the phone numbers and email addresses, if you want to text these people, you look for add the phone numbers that say mobile and just click on it, and then you'll be able to text or call that person. Also, if you go to the emails, you can go in there and just click send email, and you can have a, like a pre-formatted email and text that you can just copy and paste and put in there and send it to them. It makes it super easy. Okay, so before I wanted to get onto the computer, I just wanted to point that out from the mobile app. All right, so next we'll hop on the computer and look at the website and look at the system from there. Hey guys, I'm back in my office and I wanted to show you what the website for Deal Machine looks like. And basically it looks a lot like the app on your phone. If you go into the Deals tab, you can see all the houses that I drove by, took pictures of today, and all the property information. I only had one that didn't come up with an owner name, so I might, try to track that down online and find an owner for it. But other than that, it brought up all the owners. This is the property that I did the enhanced search on. And when you do that, it'll bring up additional addresses for them. It'll bring up phone numbers for them and email addresses for the owner. So what you can do is, if you go in here on the app that I showed you, a few minutes ago, you can go in here and just send a text to the owner. You can go in from the app and just send an email to the owner. You could do it on your computer if you've got the a phone app on your computer that you can call from. So that's really cool. And you can just start marketing right away. Send the postcard, and you can also email to them. Oop, I didn't want to go to that. Click back there. You can also, like on the app, you can go into the map and look where you've been and what properties you've selected. There is an option where you can have it highlight the streets that you've been on. It's an additional $20 a month. If I was going to get the app, I would probably, I have got the app, but I will probably upgrade to that. Because for me it would be worth it. Old school way, I used to highlight the streets on a map, but if I can have it in an app and it automatically highlights it for me as I'm driving, I like that. It's kind of cool. So this is, I don't have any analytics yet, but you can go in here and see how many deals you've added, how many pieces of mail you've sent out, and keep track of what you're doing there. Driving routes. You can go in again and see what I drove today. This is where your email or your postcard templates are, and you can make new templates and do a lot of cool things in there. The team, with the basic app, you can have three, it looks like you can have 3 team members. So you can have yourself and a couple other team members. So you can all drive and put deals into the same system. Now, if you add a couple drivers or a couple team members, they're not going to be able to see all the info. They can download the app to their phone and they can save properties and they can, put them in the system, but they can't email from the system. So only you can email, only you can spend money. They can just take pictures. So this is great if you want to hire people to go out and drive for you, which I do, and just have them put deals into the system, and then you can go back and review them and see who you want to mail to. Okay. Then we get into the settings and the account activity and stuff. Support. I was looking about how to change the address that I put into my PO box, and I just typed it in and it popped up an answer real quick for me. So I like the support tab on there, and we'll go into that real quick. But you can see, it just pops right open there. You can look for answers yourself. I started a new conversation, just said, hey, how do I update my address? And it just popped up instructions on how to do it. So that was really cool. So let me see. Okay, I've got this pulled up on another section here. So let's talk about pricing for a minute on this. The basic Deal Machine app is $49 a month. Okay, they give you a 14-day trial. For the $49, you can look up unlimited property owners. You get the online cloud software to where you can manage all your leads. The deal credits, 99 cents deal credit, and that can be used for either sending a postcard or for an enhanced property search. Whichever you do is going to cost you 99 cents. All right. So if you've ever done mail, you know that, if you're sending out a letter, it's going to cost you at least 99 cents to send out a letter, sometimes more. But by the time you get postage, envelope, paper, ink, or pay somebody else to do it, that's what it costs. So the pricing is good on it. And then if you get the premium at $1.99, it drops down to 80 cents a credit. So that's an even better deal. So you get the direct mail campaigns, custom postcard templates, access to enhanced search, which is what I explained to you. You can run an enhanced search and it'll bring up any additional addresses for them, any phone numbers, any email addresses. If it can't find additional information when you hit advanced search or enhanced search, it doesn't charge you. It only charges you if it can find other information. Again, the basic is just you as a full access user, and you can add up to 3 deal finders. So I guess it's you and then 3 other people on the system. So, and again, on the enterprise, $199 a month. This is really if you're going to have a big team. Unlimited property lookups. Again, the cloud software, 80 cents per credit. Again, the direct mail campaigns and custom postcard templates, enhanced search, 5 full access users, unlimited deal finders, and a custom landing page to help you find deal finders. And David, the creator of this, he had a Craigslist ad that he runs, and just looking for people to drive and use the app and find properties. And he gives them an area to drive. He pays them $1 per property, which is what I have paid. When I have people go out to find, vacant properties for me, I pay them $1 a piece as well, because I figured that's the same cost as me mailing, so that's fair. So if somebody can run out and do 50 or 100 a day, they can make some money doing it, and I get a lot of properties in return. So, all right. So overall, I think Deal Machine is a good system. If you want to look up property owners, you don't want to keep going to the county websites to look them up. This gives you instant access to all their information. You can skip trace on there with the deal credits and do the enhanced search. You can mail rate from it. It's got a lot of nice things to it, and once again, I've always been a big fan of, old school methods and driving for dollars and getting your map and marking it with a highlighter. But this system I like. I think it's good. It worked good. I didn't have any problems with it. When I was out taking photos or looking at properties, it seemed to run pretty smooth. Like they've gotten all the bugs out of it. So I give it a thumbs up. I say, if you're one that drives for dollars and you get out and do it religiously, this is worth the 49 bucks a month to do it. I'll continue to use it. After I was done doing the 10 properties today, I kind of wanted to go do more. I wanted to come back and make this video for everybody, but I kind of like doing it. It was fun to use. So I would definitely recommend at least doing the 14-day trial on it and seeing how you like it. If if it doesn't work for you, just cancel it before the 14 days are up and don't pay anything. But if you like it, keep going with it and use it. I think this will find some deals. Lastly, if you've watched my video on driving for dollars, I like putting the note on the door, the letter on the door, saying, I'm looking for the owner if, they're interested in the sell. I think if you use this app in conjunction with that, it's pretty killer because you're leaving a note on the door. You can also simultaneously send them a postcard. You can text them, you can call them. If you had a target market or a target area that you just consistently worked, you would clean up using all these things in conjunction between the app, leaving the note on the door, sending the postcard, texting, all of it, emailing's free. So if you did that, and crank out some properties, you're going to get deals. You're going to get people calling you. So that is it on the review of Deal Machine. And I think you can tell that I thought it was a good system. I recommend it and hope this helps you make your decision. And I will talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.